Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. I'm a kitty today, but we can't play with slime with kitty gloves on, can we? It would get kind of messy, wouldn't it? It would stick right to the cute little kitty gloves. But aren't they cute though? They're so cute. I've had these for like a few months now. I think I got them, if I remember correctly, back in November. I think, if I remember right, but I love them. They match my little kitty ears, and they're so cute, and kitty paws. Stop it, Drago. Stop it. Okay? Don't do that. But anyway, so we are going to play with slime today. Again, like last week. But we didn't get through all my slime last week, did we? What are you doing, dude? Don't do that. Don't do that! Get! One moment. My cat's being an asshole. I'm gonna spank you. Okay, that worked. So, anyway, I think he really wants a spanking because he came back. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why the last week, why the cats have been such assholes every time I try to film, but seems like they're just in a mood. It's probably because of Onyx. They're probably acting up because they don't like that he's here. Well, they're just gonna have to get over it, aren't they? Yep. Just like he's gonna have to get over the fact that I have many, many cats that I had before him. They're all just gonna have to get over it. But anyway, so last week we went through like the white slimes and the pink slimes and the red slimes and the purple slimes, and then I forgot to do this slime. But I don't know, it kind of counts as a blue slime. It kind of looks blue, but it kind of looks purple all at the same time. It's hard to decide what color it is, but you know, I'll let you guys decide, because again, it's one of those slimes that, like, it has no color to it. So, all the color that it shows is entirely from the stuff that was put into it. And it has a lot of glitter in it. So, there's a lot of blue glitter and purple glitter and, like, everything in it all the glitter in it is what makes it the color that it is. And it just kind of shifts from blue to purple, so it's hard to tell if it's blue or purple. But this one I call my unicorn ASMR slime, and I call it that because remember the super glitzy slime that I showed you guys in the last video with pearls in it that I kind of named after my mom because she's super glitzy too. My Tammy slime. That's just super extra. Well, the glitter that was in that slime, that was like gigantic, like unicorn glitters, I have also in this slime, but I have so much of it in here that it's like all you can feel is the texture of that glitter. And so if you don't like the pokiness of it, then, you know, it's probably not for you. But if you do like the pokiness of it, or you're just in the mood for the pokiness of it, it's a nice slime for ASMR. So it's got little white unicorn glitters and purple unicorn glitters, and then it has regular glitter in it. And it kind of looks blue, it kind of looks purple. It's kind of both. It's kind of both blue and purple all at the same time because of all the little glitter in it. So as you can see, as I stretch it more, you can see that it literally has no color dye in it. It's all just, the color that it is just straight from the little itty bitty glitter that's in it. So, I mean, oh, there it goes. Ripped apart. It does that sometimes because of how much of the unicorn glitter is in it. It's just so much that it's really ASMR. really, really, really pokey to the hands, if you like that. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that, and sometimes I'm not. It does do a lot of bubble popping, but see how pretty it is with all those little unicorns in there? I love it. And I love all that glitter, all them little glitters. It's really shiny and really pretty and sparkly, and I just love it. It's fun. It's pretty. Oh, and there's little pink ones in there too. There's purple ones and white ones and pink ones. I forgot I put pink unicorns in there. But I loves it. I loves it. I loves it a lot. So this one was actually a kit. I didn't make it exactly how I was supposed to. It wasn't the same kit that I got in the mail about 2 weeks ago. But it was from a kit. I got these like little slime eggs of unicorn slimes, and I got them all like in bulk, like all 4 of their slimes, and I put them together, and like I opened them up and I'm like, I don't like that with that. I'm gonna mix that in this one. So I did discover that the one with the instant snow in it did not come out at all the way that I expected it to, and it wasn't even usable after I made it. I don't know if I didn't follow the instructions right or what, but I did not like it, so it ended up becoming a stress ball. I put it in a stress ball. But the butter slime came out okay after I added some shaving cream to it. But I think the problem was I didn't have any more clay at the time, and I think that's what it was. I think the problem was is that they didn't give me enough clay to work with. So that one I ended up putting in a stress ball, even though it actually turned out pretty good. I don't know why I put it in a stress ball. I really did like it. It just, after I put the shaving cream in it, I don't know. I don't know why I put it in a stress ball, but I did. I'll probably buy that kit again at some point, but because I just bought it, I'm going to wait a while and buy it again at like a later date. You know, I want to get other kits and try other kits before I rebuy the ones that I already bought and just retry them and try different things with them. But I remember that some of these unicorn glitters were supposed to be in like some of the other kits, and you know, some of the other slimes, like the super glitzy Tammy slime was from the same 4 sets of slime eggs. So like that came in like pretty much not the same kit, but the same box of the 4 kits. So yeah. So I made that one entirely the way I felt like to. Just basically like taking some of the ingredients out of some of the other eggs and mixing them into the ones that I wanted, and just, yeah. But so this one and the Tammy slime, the super glitzy slime, are from the same company, pretty much the same kit, kind of. But I loves them both. I loves them. They came out really good. And I mean, technically, it's not homemade because they did come from the same kind of kit. But I just kind of mixed and matched what I wanted in it, how I wanted it to be. And I'll probably mix them differently next time I buy it. So I'll have different slimes. But I really like how they all how those 2 came out. I really wish I wouldn't have put the butter slime that came in that kit in a ball, because I really did kind of like that one after I fixed it. But, you know, live and learn. But at least I know for future reference when I do buy that whole kit again that I'll have extra slime from the snow slime to make balls with. So there's that. But I hope you guys like this one because I really like this one. I love it. My ASMR unicorn slime. That is super pokey. And pops really good. It's really pretty. Let me know in the comments what color you guys see it as on the camera, because I know colors look different on the camera, and I can't in person. I can't tell if it's purple or blue because it kind of looks both. So let me know down in the comments which color you guys think it is. And then we just did that one. So, and my friend Lindsay just messaged me up in the corner there. My best friend. Yep, shout out to Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. You just messaged me. And then, I didn't name this one yet. Apparently. I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. But I know what I was going to name it. I think I was going to name it, like, Blue Mermaid. Because it's got... Come here. Come here. Some of these are really hard to get out of the containers. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Sam was just messaging me earlier today, telling me that my videos are too long and I need to stop making the videos too long. And I had to explain to him that the reason why the last video was so long is because I had a lot of slime that I wanted to show. So that's why it was so long. And when you're showing this much slime, or that much slime as I did in that video, in one video, it's going to be long. I mean, usually when other channels do slime videos, they do like maybe 3 at most, maybe 4. They don't do like a whole bunch of slime like I just did in my last video. Like, that was a lot of slime. So the whole reason it was so long was because I did a lot of slimes at once. So that's why it ended up being so long. It had absolutely nothing to do with me going on and on and on and on and on like I usually do. Like he thought was the reason for it being so long. Smells good. The other one doesn't smell good. I wouldn't suggest smelling that ASMR unicorn slime. But yeah, when you do that many slimes at once, you don't want me to just open it up and show you the contents of the container. You want me to take it out and play with it so you could see how good it is. Like, what is the point of a slime video if I don't take it out and play with it to show you? And that's what takes up so much time of the video. So when it ends up being an hour-long slime video, the reason for it is because I just showed you a hell of a lot of slime. Right? So anyway, this one I was going to call, I didn't label it yet, so I was going to call it Blue Mermaid because it's got those blue fishbowl beads in it, and it's got that blue tinsel in it, and that just kind of gives me some really mermaid vibes, you know? I really like the concept of mermaid with this slime, with these types of slimes. The whole fishbowl bead and super shiny and iridescent mix-ins that really gives me mermaid vibes big time. Because I don't know, for some reason this tinsel stuff kind of reminds me of like mermaid scales. You know what I mean? And of course the fishbowl beads remind me of bubbles. So that's why I think it's like perfect as like mermaid slime. But I really like this one. It's really pretty. It stretches good. It has some good bubble pops in it. It's just really hard to get in and out of the container because this is a tiny container. It's tiny. But, I mean, whatever. Get back in there. Get back in there. But this is a really good slime. This is one that that kind of came from that unicorn kit that I bought about 2 weeks ago. Get back in there. It was one of the DIY kind of unicorn kit that I got not last week, but the week before that. So my little blue mermaid slime. And then we've got, I forgot to pull these out actually. I was going to do that and I forgot. Oh wait, I already did those ones. And pull that out. So, and then we've got blue flarp. Because, I mean, it's flarp and it's blue. When I went to the store to get pink flarp, they had both colors. And I was like, well, I like them both. So I'm going to get them both. And the funny thing is when you buy them, the solid colors at the bottom are the mismatching colors. So the pink one was in this one, and the blue one was in the pink one, with the pink glittery one. So I myself actually switched these out so they would match. Because I was like, why? Why are they mismatched? Why is the pink with the blue and the blue with the pink? So I fixed it. So when you go to the Dollar Tree to buy the flarp that looks like this, and you notice that they don't look like mine because the pink one has blue glitter and the blue one has pink glitter, it's because I fixed it. It's my fault. I fixed it. So, you know, we all know what flarp does. You pull it out, you play with it a little bit, and then you put it back in there, and it makes fart noises. It's not making very good fart noises today. Usually it makes better fart noises. Figures, the day I do a video about it. Doesn't it figure? The day I do a video about it, it doesn't make the fart noises. Oh well. Oh well. So we already did those ones. Those ones out of the way. And then we have... Yes, this one. Wait, we missed one. Where is... No, we didn't do that one yet. What am I doing? Okay. So, this one is a butter slime that I made. And when I pull out the charm, you'll understand why I named it what I named it. Also, it's not just the charm. It's also like, come here. It's also like the bingsu beads that I put into it that kind of helped give it its name. The bingsu beads and the charm kind of remind me of it. So, my eye is itchy. I really shouldn't be itching my eye when I have glitter on my hands from slime. But my eye is itchy. But anyway, this is bad because you can get glitter stuck in your eye, and it's really not good for your eye. So, for our Harry Potter fans out there, and I'm sure you'll see what I'm saying, because look at it. It's blue and it's shiny. It's a cute, blue, shiny little deer. I mean, it's a little bit cute, too cute, but for that, but I mean, I think it's perfect. For me, it's perfect for that. So, for all us Harry Potter slimes out there, and I used silver for labeling the lid, I named this my Harry Potter Patronus slime. My mouth is not speaking English again today. Yeah. Another issue with the English speaking issue. Whoa, what in the heck just happened there? There is some liquid on the bottom somehow, and it is like gooing all over the place. Awesome. It separated. I just made this like 2 weeks ago. So I just made this and it's already separating on my bed and on my pants. My pajama pants that I wear to bed. Awesome. Of course, it couldn't have happened on the table where it's easy to clean. It had to happen on my pants. And on my bed. Done that figure. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think I know why that happened. I probably put water in it to soften it a little bit. Because, believe it or not, glue is not the only way to soften slime. Despite the fact that that's what Nicole Jacqueline uses to soften her slime. If she overactivates it, she just adds an ass load of glue to it. Which actually, if it doesn't need glue, if it doesn't need extra glue, all that does is make it sticky and make you need more activator. So, it depends on what the issue is. You can experiment a little bit. Sometimes it'll need more glue. Sometimes it needs water. And, you know, sometimes that's all it needs. Sometimes it's just a little bit dry and needs some water. But some people don't add any water to their slimes, and then they wonder why they're so stiff and dry. I think that's what happened, is I think I put water in it to make it stretch a little bit more. And, instead of, soaking into the slime, like it should have, let's squeeze a bit. It just separated at the bottom a little bit. So I'm just going to slowly add a little bit in here at a time and just work it in. When I did this, when I put the water in there, if I remember correctly, I had just made an ass load of slime, and I was really ready for bed. It was the middle of the night. I had planned to go to the soup kitchen the very next day, so I expected to wake up early, and I just really wanted to let it kind of do its own thing, do it itself basically, and needed to get to bed. So yeah, it's probably my bad. I probably should have worked the water in slowly myself, little by little. Instead of just putting it in there and heading to bed. But you live and you learn. Right? We learn from our mistakes. Do the work and mix it in yourself little by little instead of putting it in the container and leaving it overnight and then forgetting to put it in there. It wouldn't have separated this bad if I would have just remembered to play with it the next day. But again, you live and you learn. But what happened is This slime, when I got it, it was a dark blue butter slime. Dark blue, not light blue like it is now. It was a dark blue butter slime, and there was not anywhere close to enough slime to even play with. So, I mean, that alone, I was going to need to add slime to it just to make it enough to play with. Like, there was nowhere near enough. Oops. But, however, I also wanted it a much lighter color because, in my opinion, dark blue is not exactly my favorite color. I like blue, but I wanted it a lighter blue. So I decided to add a bunch of clear slime to it. And then I added a bunch of clay to it to lighten the color. I added a little bit too much clay to it to lighten the color because adding something that's white to a really dark slime is really the only way to lighten the slime, and clay is probably the best and fastest way to do that. Because when you mix white glue in, it doesn't change the color as much. So, and I did add a lot of white glue to this too, so there's that too. But I did add way too much clay to it to get it the color I wanted. And it made it really stiff and dry, which I expected, which is why I needed to add some water and you know, extra glue. And see, it's starting to stretch better now. All I needed to do was put some of that gunk at the bottom in there to make it stretchy again, because it was just too dry. Just add it in a little bit at a time. Because if you add too much, then it makes a mess. If you add a little at a time, you'll get there eventually. Yep. Get there eventually. Because we don't want it spilling out the sides. We just want it to mix in really, really nice. And Sam wonders why slime videos are so long. Well, it's probably because he doesn't understand slime. He's not a fidget toy / slime guy. He's not into these videos. He's just trying to help me get more views and help me with my content, but he's not into slime and fidget toys, so he doesn't really understand what and why we do what we do here. So, guys, don't get mad at him for, you know, suggesting that my videos are too long for my slime videos, because he doesn't get it. He doesn't know slime like we do. He's just trying to help. So, we can't blame him for what he don't know, because it's not his thing. Okay, guys? We can't do that. We can't judge him for not knowing something because it's not his thing when he's trying to help. We appreciate that he is trying to help. Okay? Okay. You guys appreciate he's trying to help? Because I do. It's the thought that counts. And he seemed to understand after I explained it too. My other video, my self-care video last week, that one was really long too, but I was really out of it. Like, I was really, really, really out of it. So, I hadn't slept in 3 days when I did that video, and then I had somebody blowing up my phone all day long, asking me questions that they should be asking somebody else. I mean, I had the answers, but there are people who get paid to answer those questions, and, you know, they're sitting there at work waiting for people to call them to answer those questions while I'm sitting around the house trying to rest and sleep and get my house clean. And couldn't because they were blowing up my phone with those questions. So I was like, whoa, like, I was exhausted, I was overwhelmed, and I was really, really tired and mentally just not there anymore. So I couldn't deal with it, and I just kind of just ended up like endlessly talking and not being able to shut up. And my eyes glazing over at the end of the video on my self-care Saturday video last week. So, you know, that's why that one was so long. The slime is because we just had a lot of slime to play with. But the self-care Saturday one was, I just was not doing good. And I mean, I was really out of it. So, what can you do? Really, what can you do? Probably not my best self-care video when I'm so out of it that I shouldn't even be doing a video, but like, it was at the end of the week and I hadn't gotten it done yet, and I really needed to get it done. I try to, if I'm healthy enough and I'm with it enough, I try to get these done earlier in the week rather than later in the week, so that I'm not doing it last minute. But I ended up doing it really last minute because I was not feeling well the whole week from lack of sleep and from stress, and it just did not do me very, very well, and my video suffered for it because not only was I even more sick and more exhausted when I did the video, but it was a last minute video on top of it, and then I got overwhelmed and couldn't shut up, and my eyes glazed over and I couldn't shut up, and it was just not good. So, what can you do? What can you do? I'm still trying to fix this slime, so I'm not going running on and on and on because I'm trying to have conversation. I'm droning on and on and on trying to fix this slime. So, yeah. So we're gonna just keep working on this slime for a little bit. I hope I'm not getting boring with the fixing of this slime. That's why I'm trying to talk while I'm doing it, because I'm sure you don't want to see me just sitting here like playing with the same slime endlessly without like even saying anything, just sitting here just playing with it. I'm sure you want me to be like talking too, so like you're not just sitting here staring at me while I'm just playing with the slime endlessly. Probably like, well, damn, what are you doing? It's taking so long. Just trying to work it into the slime. Oops. I hate it when it breaks like that. That's why it needs extra stuff, because when it breaks like that, it's too dry. It's not supposed to break like that. But we're just going to keep getting this gunk in there. Get it worked into the slime. might need to put even more water in there once I get this worked in there. But I'll do that off camera once I get this all mixed in. Because I've got a lot more slimes to show you guys. And if they make it all into the video, they do. If they don't, then, you know, I can do another video another day. Another week for the rest. But we've got a lot of slimes to show you guys, don't we? We got a lot of slimes to show you. Okay. Where are you going? Stay up there. And yes, I am filming in my PJs today. Because I'm filming on a day where I'm home. And I did not feel the need to get dressed today. Because I wasn't going anywhere. And I just wanted to relax and rest and, you know, just do my thing. Do my own thing. Which does not require getting dressed. Now, if I was doing something with my day today, other than making this video, I'd have gotten dressed. And I don't think you guys care if I'm filming in my PJs. As long as I'm not, like, wearing anything see-through or revealing, which I wouldn't do on a video. I wouldn't do that. I had a friend at one time who took pictures of me because she's a photographer. She's not my friend anymore, and there's a reason. There's a lot of reasons, actually, why she's not my friend anymore. This was part of the reason. But she took a bunch of photos of me that were kind of inappropriate, like bathing suit pictures and boudoir pictures, and this was her idea, and she did them all for free. But she insisted that she do these pictures for me, and I found out why after a while, why she was so insistent that she had to do bathing suit and boudoir pictures of me. She never took any pictures of me where I actually had clothes on and was dressed appropriately, which I found very strange. And then I found out why later, that was another reason why I stopped being her friend. And when I stopped being her friend, my mom flipped out on me because she thought that she was a good influence on me. Because she was talking shit about me behind my back to my mom. But she was talking shit about my mom behind her back to me, because the woman was obsessed with me, and I found out she was bisexual, and which I have nothing against bisexuals, okay? I don't care what you're interested in. My best friend is bisexual. Lindsay is. So, you know, really, you know, I don't care. My problem is with certain bisexuals is when they know I'm straight and get it in their heads that they're going to be with me and that I belong to them. That's when I have a problem with it. Because, you know, I don't even like it when guys do that. Like, the only guy that has permission to consider me to be his, like I belong to him, which he doesn't feel that way anyway, because he doesn't feel like anyone belongs to anybody, is Sam, you know, because he's my man. But, you know, he doesn't see me that way in like a possession anyway. He sees me as his girlfriend, you know, his other half, his maybe not his better half, because, you know, we both contribute equally. I don't know, you know, the woman he loves. Yeah. That. But, so, yeah, that was the reason. She kept, like, starting shit with everyone that had ever been in my life, and making up things about them to try to get me to not talk to them. Like, she didn't even know these people, but she claimed that she did and made up like elaborate stories of how she knew them and stuff about them to try to get me to stop talking to them. And, you know, seeing as how I knew them, I knew her stories were lies because some of these people I knew for years, long before I met her, and she's sitting there trying to tell me stuff about them that she made up about them that's like so way off that it was like, really, dude? Really? And like, yeah, so she never took any pictures of me that were clothed. She tried to start fights between me and everybody else in my life, including my own mother. We have enough issues. We don't need other people adding to them by making crap up and trying to start fights between us. Like, we don't need that. We have our own issues that we've been spending like 2 decades trying to work through. So, yeah. And then, making up stories about people that I knew were lies, trying to get me to not talk to them and have nothing to do with them so that she'd be the only person in my life. Like, and then her dad, at first I thought nothing of it because I was like, hey, maybe he just wants to get to know her friend. So her dad started messaging me, and at first I thought nothing of it. I thought it was a little strange, but at first I really thought nothing of it. But then he started messaging me in the middle of the night, and then it started happening more and more and more, and then he started saying really inappropriate shit to me. So I was like, wow, this whole family is off. So I blocked him. She flipped out on me for blocking him. And then I was like, well, obviously, you're both off. I mean, I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. I was like, obviously you're both off, so I need to block both of you. But what pisses me off the most about this is what she did with those pictures that I specifically told her that no one was supposed to see except for her editing them, me receiving them, and the person I gave them to, had intended to give them to, my boyfriend. And she took them and she put them all over her website and all over her Facebook. And so people related to me who were on her friends list saw me in underwear and negligees and shit and bathing suits, all posed sexy and shit. Like, and to me that is just so violating and inappropriate, and I don't feel comfortable posting pictures of me in bathing suits, and sure as shit not in my underwear. Like, it felt very, very violating to me. And when I confronted her about posting these things on Facebook and on her website of me without my consent, after I specifically told her that I did not want them on there, she flipped out on me. Like, I had no right to tell her I didn't want my body posted all over the internet for people I may not even know to see, and people that I do know that are related to me who don't want to see that to see. I mean, yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure y'all can understand why that kind of upset me and made me feel violated and whatnot. But anyway, why wouldn't anybody be upset about that, right? Anyone would be upset about that. So that was my Harry Potter slime, my Patronus slime. I forgot to give you an up close of it before I put it back in the container. I'm a dork, but there we go. We've got an up close where you can see the pretty bingsu beads. Shiny and blue, and just kind of gives me that Patronus spell vibe, where Harry Potter does his Patronus, and then the shiny sparkly blue deer comes out of out of like the woods and just kind of saves his butt. And then there's his like his mom's doe Patronus, and I don't know, it just reminds me of that. So there's that one. I'm sorry for all the talking today, guys. I was trying to fix that slime, and I didn't want to do it quietly. And I wanted to make sure you guys didn't get bored. Yeah. So in order to make sure you guys didn't get bored while I was fixing that slime, conversation. God damn these. This headband is bugging me. There. Alrighty. So now we have Mermaid Treasure Slime. Okay. It smells so good. Okay, so this one is a handmade slime. Come here. I put some clear bingsu beads in here. I put some diamond buttons in there and some multicolored fishbowl beads in it, and as well as a food coloring tube that kind of was like a teal color, but it had glitter in it. And I don't know why, but when I use those, it really super underactivates the slime. So I had to add a shit ton of activator. But it made it this kind of like watery blue. I've got pieces falling. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. I'll figure it out. But it made it this really pretty watery blue slime. More pieces falling. It keeps doing that, because when you stretch it, the stuff starts falling out. But yeah. So and it has really good pops too. All my slimes seem to have really good pops. But I named it Mermaid Treasure because I think with the bingsu beads, that kind of looks like bubbles, and the color of it like kind of looks like water, and I think the fishbowl beads, the multicolored fishbowl beads, and the little diamond buttons. Here's a diamond button right there, and you can see that all the pretty little colored fishbowl beads in there, and all different colors. I think those kind of look like little gems, you know, like we found buried under the sea mermaid treasure. Yep, and these fishbowl beads just keep falling out when I play with it. But hey, that's okay, because they can go just right back in. Just right back in. So, but I really love this one. This one, like I said, I handmade, and it's really, really, really nice. It feels good. And aside from the fact that crap keeps falling out of it, maybe I should not do that over the floor. Let's do it over my lap. It stretches really, really, really good. If you let it stretch naturally, kind of, it doesn't have as much stuff falling out of it, and you can kind of do like the little swirl thing, and that's fun. I'm not really great at that, and I don't do it very often, but certain slimes I like doing that with, like this one. This one's a good one to do that with, because you more kind of, because of the stuff that falls out of it, you want to keep it in there. It's probably best to just kind of like gravity make it stretch, and then just kind of stretch, and then just kind of like swirl it in your hand, and that's pretty. That's pretty like that. But I really love how well this one turned out. It's super pretty. It smells good. The theme, I think, is just perfect for it. Because it really does remind me of just like little treasure found in the sea underwater by mermaids, you know? Or maybe the mermaids put it there. I don't know. And we dropped another bead. I don't know where it went. In my shoe. Went in my shoe. Alrighty. There's another one. Come here. There we go. So I'm going to put this one away and we're going to move on to the next one. Alrighty. So the next one I'm going to do for you guys is, now, this one could have gone with the white slimes, but because it's more of a tan color than white, not off-white, but more kind of a very light tan, which I did on purpose, because this is a cheesecake slime. I wanted it to look like cheesecake. Give me my charm. Gimme. And again, with the charm having been made into a magnet prior to deciding to use it, my little cupcake charm. And oh my god, it really does smell like cheesecake. And this is the container I put it in. I made this, okay? I made this from scratch. So, this container I put it in, a little cheesecake container. And I added the little charm to it. And this is a butter slime. It stretches really good. This one is straight from scratch. No other slime was used in it other than the slime I made from scratch from glue and activator. And I put vanilla scent in it from vanilla extract. And I added a little bit of color to it to try to get it this nice little cheesecake slime color. And if you could see it really well, the color in the camera, which I don't think you can, the other one looked very white for some reason in the camera, and this one looks kind of more off-white in the camera. But it really is like the perfect cheesecake color, and it smells like cheesecake, and it's really soft and stretchy, and it's just a perfect slime. I love this slime. I love how well it turned out. And of course, because it's butter slime, I did use some of the clay in it to get it to be all buttery. But this is a really nice butter slime. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. And it even pops. I mean, and the fact that I'm so creative about the presentation, you know? But that's what gives me the ideas is like, I get an idea and I'm like, I've got to have a container for that. Or I find a container and I'm like, I can make slime for that. You know, the presentation of the container kind of helps with the theme for one thing. For another thing, it makes you want to play with it more when it's got kind of a theme to it. So, and I know that's something that Sam doesn't understand. I know most of us understand that, us slime addicts. We understand that because we know. But, you know, you guys know, the having your food slime container match what the food slime is supposed to be, you know, that helps you want to play with it. Hi, buddy. So, I mean, if it was in just some drab container that looked like it would have nothing to do with what you're trying to make it look like, it doesn't really convey that concept to you quite as much. You're just like, that just looks like slime to me. But because I'm trying to mix the packaging along with the theme as much as I can, and I'm not just making And matching the scents as much as I can. Because it does smell, it really does smell like cheesecake. And it really does look like cheesecake. It looks like cheesecake, it smells like cheesecake, and the container even says cheesecake. So, you know, we're doing good. We're doing good with this theme here. But I don't know. I think like 75% of good slime is the presentation. Well, 70 maybe about 50% of it is presentation and the other 50% is just it being good slime. Right? Cuz I mean, I guess if it's a good slime already, and you have shitty packaging, you're still going to want to play with it. Probably not nearly as much. But if it has good packaging, but it's really shitty slime, you're probably going to throw out the slime and keep the packaging and put different slime in it, right? I did. I have done this. I have done this. I really have. I did it. Because I'd rather have good slime in my good slime packaging. I have a feeling that the next time I move, my mom's going to go through all my stuff and she's going to see all these containers underneath my table of different slimes that are like in food containers, and she's going to be like, that's probably gone bad because it's just sitting out. And then she's going to try to throw it away and I'll be like, no, that's not spoiled food. That's slime. Don't throw that out. You're throwing away hundreds of dollars in slime. I could see that happening. She has a tendency to, when I move, she decides what I get to keep and what I don't get to keep. And then she throws away my stuff, knowing I can't afford to replace it. And then she's like, I'll replace it for you. She never does. She says that because she doesn't want to move my shit. And then she throws away my shit and then promises to replace it, but never does. Like, don't throw away my shit, please. I think it should be up to me what of my things ends up being kept and thrown out, as it is in fact my stuff. Let me know if you agree in the comments. I personally think that if it's your stuff, you should decide whether or not you get to keep it, whether or not it comes where you're moving next, because it's your stuff. It doesn't matter if they're moving your shit for free or if they're getting paid to move it. If it's your stuff, it's your choice. Right? Right. People shouldn't be throwing away your crap because they don't feel like moving it. It's not their stuff to make that choice. But anyway, moving on to our next slime. Now, you guys saw this in the pink version in my last video. Compound King's Lemonade Slime. We did the pink lemonade last time, but this is the yellow one, the regular lemonade. Come here, yellow lemonade. And it is just as good as the other one. This is another slime I like to swirl, and for some reason it's ripping on me. It never does this. It never rips on me. Come on. You are not as stretchy as you usually are. I wonder why. That is very strange. What are you doing? There. But this is one I like to swirl, just like that pink one. I didn't show you me swirling the pink one. I just showed you how stretchy it was. Now I have dirt in it. Yum! We always wanted dirt in my slime. Yum. At least it's not in a real lemonade, though. Because we don't want to drink dirt in our real lemonade. That's gross. It's better to be in the slime than be in our real lemonade. We don't want gunk in our lemonade. We don't want to be drinking gunk. I love this slime. It smells so lemony now. After I added that lemon extract, it smells so lemony. I love it. It smells awesome. Compound Kings make such good slime. I love it. I love their slime. This is good slime. So there's that one. Get in theirs. And we are already at an hour. An hour. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Why did I put it back? Weird. And then we have, this is the last one I'm going to do today because we're already at an hour. So, this one is orange juice. An orange juice slime. Does it look like orange juice? I think it looks like orange juice. I do. I really think it looks like orange juice. It's a really, really nice orange juice slime. And it is handmade by moi. And it is a butter slime. It's a very, I don't know if you could tell on the camera, because again, the camera gives me kind of funky colors. It doesn't look the same colors in person as it does on the camera, but it is exactly the perfect light orange color of orange juice, and is really stretchy, really soft, and it smells like orange juice. So much like orange juice, and you don't want to know what I went through to get this color. It took a lot of work because the only colors I have to make orange are yellow and red. I don't have an orange pigment. I only have yellow and red. So I had to mix those colors together until I got this perfect light orange color. So it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work getting this perfect color. And oh my God, does it smell so good. So much like oranges, and it looks like orange juice in person. I wish you guys could see it in person because it looks exactly the same color as orange juice. And I just love it. I just love this one. I asked my friends at the soup kitchen a few weeks ago when I made it if they think it looks like orange juice, because the first picture I sent of it to Sam, I had it like in a glob, and in the glob it looked really, really yellow instead of orange for some reason. Like, it probably looks on camera now, it probably looks really yellow. But it really is. It is the perfect color of orange. So, I sent him that picture, and I'm like, I made orange juice slime. And he's like, that does not look like orange juice. That's, like, yellow. And I'm like, well, in real life, it looks orange. The perfect orange juiced orange. And then I took a picture of it in the container, and I sent it to him, and he's like, oh, yeah, that looks more like orange. Did you put more pigment into it? He didn't say that, but you know he was probably thinking that I probably put more pigment into it to make it look more orange, but I didn't. It was just a different angle, a different amount of light on it. Leave her alone, buddy. She's not doing anything to you. But I'm assuming that's probably what he was thinking, but I can't say what he was thinking because he didn't say what he was thinking, and I'm not gonna, be the person to, make him mad or something because I'm just assuming what he was thinking. He's a very laid-back guy, and he doesn't talk a whole lot, which is, the opposite of me. I can be laid back. A lot. Every once in a while, I'm laid back when I've got very little stress going on, which is very, very rarely. But we all know that I'm not a quiet person. I talk a lot. So it's kind of like the opposite of me. He's quiet and I'm not. But so he basically could tell that it was supposed to be orange juice after I sent him the picture of it in the container. And then I showed it to my friends at the soup kitchen. And I was like, does that look like orange juice to you? And they're like, ew, what is that? But I sent it to Lindsay and she could tell it was orange juice. So two people out of that table of people I don't know. I think it looks like orange juice, but I don't know. To each their own. It looks like orange juice to me. But I was not expecting that as their automatic response. I was expecting, oh wow, that really looks like orange juice. Is that slime? And then not the, oh my god, what is that? It was funny. That was why I mentioned that, because I thought it was funny. Would you leave her alone? Come here, Onyx. Come here, buddy. Hey, Onyx. I'm not mad at you. Come here. I'll pet you. Do you want attention? He's getting moody at the other cats because I'm doing a video instead of giving him attention. But we did have a moment where he was getting really, really bad and I was starting to lose my shit. And he attacked all of the other cats in the middle of the night while I was sleeping for no reason. He went around the house looking for fights with all the other cats. And then he dumped his water all over my charger. Not my charger, but my multi-cord that my charger was plugged into. So I had to plug my charger into the bathroom where I can't get to my phone because, you know, my phone is normally right over here and right next to me. Would you be nice to her? Leave her alone. She didn't do nothing to you. Stop bugging her. And then he had been trying to take over my pillow and giving me attitude when I tried to lay on my pillow, like he was gonna attack me for laying on my pillow, and meowing incessantly all night, every night, to the point where I'd gone 4 days without sleep. 4 days without sleep. So I started losing my shit and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Either he gets his shit together and knocks it off, or he's going outside. And I actually got to the point where I was so fed up that I cried myself to sleep. And so I only slept like 2 hours because then I went to the soup kitchen. So 2 hours of sleep after like 4 days of no sleep. So I was like fed up. And I don't know if it's because I told him that that was his last chance. And if he didn't get his shit together, I was putting him outside. Or if it was because I cried myself to sleep. But he's been doing a lot better lately. So I hope it sticks. I hope he keeps being good. And doesn't start attacking the other cats for no reason. And pulling all the other bullshit he was pulling. Because I can't do it. I can't go without sleep because he won't shut up. And because he keeps fighting with all the other cats. Looking for fights with them. I can't have him telling me I can't have my pillow. I don't think so. It's not a thing that's going to happen. Look how fluffy this is. This is so fluffy and soft and so stretchy. Like, I love this slime. And it smells so good. Oh my god, I love this slime. But he's been good lately, and I hope it sticks. Today I caught Ash chasing him down to start shit. He was just trying to come in the bathroom to help me go potty, because apparently he likes to help me go potty now. Usually that's Simba's thing, but he's scared Simba away in favor of him helping me go potty. So he was coming in the bathroom trying to help me go potty, and Ash comes up behind him and starts attacking him from nowhere for no reason. And so, I mean, obviously it's not just him. The other cats antagonize him too, but I want them to get along. And I don't want him threatening me when I lay on my pillow, or meowing incessantly all night long while I'm trying to sleep. Like, come on, dude. There's an extent of how much I can take. Right? I mean, I know there's an adjustment period, but, you know, there's only so much you can take during that adjustment period. And every cat's different. Now, they were trying to tell me at the soup kitchen, it's been long enough, he should have adjusted by now. Well, this is a black cat that's been living outside, that let himself into my house because he wanted a home. He just that desperately wanted a home. Not expecting to find a house full of cats. A black cat. Do you know what it's like for a black cat to live outside? With the superstition about black cats and psychotic, violent people who look for any reason to abuse cats anyway. I mean, like, all black cats that have lived outside are traumatized. No matter what you do, they're going to be traumatized because of the way people treat them in general. Which, to me, obviously, you guys know, I couldn't care less what the stereotypes on black cats are, the superstitions, because obviously with all my black cats, I obviously don't believe it. In my beliefs, I don't, obviously, personally, it's not that I just think that cats aren't bad luck. I think black cats are good luck because they have more access to the spirit world than other cats do. So they can protect you more from the things in the spirit world than other cats can. So other cats can't see as much as they can, while they can see everything in the spirit world and protect you, therefore protect you from it. So, you know, they're not bad luck at all. That was a superstition that was made up by the Catholic Church in order to, you know, make people hate black cats due to the fact that they were frequently used as familiars for actual practicing witches. I mean, now, if you know my beliefs well, I don't believe in magic, but there are people throughout the centuries who have practiced pagan beliefs and called themselves witches, you know, or there were people who practiced pagan beliefs or science or midwifery, and I think I said that wrong. I probably did, but midwifery, that's it. Midwifery. But you know, like, you could be called a witch for the stupidest shit back in those days. So, I mean, if you had a freckle or a mole or a scar or a strawberry birthmark or white hair, white streaks in your hair, red hair, anything that could possibly be seen as a deformity, anything that is anywhere close to remotely unique or different, about yourself or your body or your actions. What are you guys doing? Knocking shit over in there. You know, or if somebody just simply didn't like you, or they wanted something and you refused to give it to them. Like, there's so many excuses why somebody would accuse someone as a witch back in those days. But it's ridiculous. But anyway, I don't believe in magic. So I just think it's stupid that the church made up an excuse to make people hate a specific color of cat. Like, it's dumb and childish. Like, the cats don't deserve that, and centuries later they're being abused just because of the color of their fur, because of the Catholic Church portraying them as evil. Oh no, don't let a black cat cross your path. It's going to give you 7 years bad luck. Okay, at least it's in there enough for the lid to go back on. But, I don't know. That's stupid to me. It really is. You know what? I decided one more slime. One more. Just because. Now this one is my pumpkin pie slime. I left it in this container on purpose because I know that this is a gravy container. But the shape of it, the look of it inside, it kind of looks like a little mini pie container, right? Kind of. So, this is my awesome, excellent, handmade butter slime that needs no more water, I think. My pumpkin pie butter slime. It looks like pumpkin pie filling. If I get it really close, that nice, really dark orange color, and if I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not, but there are like little specks of brown in it from the seasoning I put in there, the pumpkin pie spice that I put in there to scent it, which makes it look even more like pie filling. It makes it look really realistic. So I've got the orange in from what would be the pumpkin scrapings, and the little brown specks in there of the seasoning, the pumpkin pie seasoning. It smells like pumpkin pie too. It looks like pumpkin pie filling. It smells like pumpkin pie filling. It's just as close as I can get it there. It's just like perfect. Does seem to need more water though, because it's not as stretchy as I remember it being. But then after that orange juice slime, that orange juice slime is so perfect. It's hard to compete. So this one probably just needs more water. I'll add more water to it later. But like, damn, that Patronus slime took up the whole video, didn't it? Trying to fix that one. But oh my god, it's like Thanksgiving in here. It smells so good. Now I want a pumpkin pie. I really do. I want a pumpkin pie now. I'm craving pumpkin pie now. It really does smell that real. But, I mean, look at it. Like, doesn't it look like pumpkin pie filling? Like, it really does. It smells like it. It looks like it. I love this one. I am going to add some water to it, though, after the video. But this is my last video. My last slime for this video. So, looks like we're going to do more slime next week again for the rest of my slimes. I don't know, we got pretty good. We got all the blue slimes. We got kind of a cream colored slime. We got yellow. We got orange. Yeah, we did good. We did good in this video for slimes. We did pretty good, despite the fact that the Patronus slime took forever. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot my blow pop slime. I forgot. What am I doing forgetting to do slimes for you guys? I forgot to do my other blow pop slime last video too. So we've got this purple blow pop slime. Like I said, this stuff is more like flarp than regular slime. So we got the purple that we forgot to do for the last video. I don't know why I forgot to do the purple, but I did somehow. Yep. That one's supposed to be grape scented, and it really does smell like grape. So, definitely, I would recommend these Blow Pop and Tootsie Roll slimes, like, big time. And then, now, I mixed and matched them in the boxes for one reason, and that reason being the fact that I wanted them to be in, like, order of color rather than specifically Tootsie Roll and what the fuck? And Blow Pop slimes. So, I don't know why that film just keeps coming off and getting in the way, but okay. This watermelon one, actually isn't watermelon because I don't like watermelon scents. So I gave the watermelon in another watermelon slime, scented slime, to Avea. This is actually, if I remember correctly, this one with the glitter in it, I think this was like peach or something. Something like that. I don't remember. Maybe I wrote it on the lid. I did not. I thought I wrote it on the lid. I guess not. But this one, it's got glitter in it. And it says watermelon on the front. But like I said, I gave the watermelon to Avea for Christmas. Mixed in with another watermelon scented slime. Because I don't like watermelon scents. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. For some reason, it just smells weird to me. So I don't like it. I'll do that with the other slimes next week. But, I don't know. I don't like watermelon slimes. So, and it doesn't have the smell, but it just smells like slime to me. I don't know. I don't know if it was supposed to smell. Oh yeah, I remember. It was supposed to smell like, nectarines or something, and it does not. It just definitely does not. But the sour apple one, that one smells like real apple blow pops. Now some of these I actually mixed with the slime that I got this in. So this one has, like, some of them have glitter in them because I mixed them with those slimes. And this one has, like, little round green glitters in it that I mixed from the slime I mixed in with it. So, there's that. And then I'm going to show you this one just last, before I stop filming. This one is a chocolate Tootsie Roll slime. And like I said in the last video, if you buy these Tootsie Roll slimes, you are going to want to stock up on your Tootsie Rolls big time, because these smell so real that it makes you want to eat like a whole bag full of Tootsie Rolls. Like, I'm not kidding. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like a chocolate Tootsie Roll. So I would definitely recommend buying it, because just for the smell, let alone the fact that, I mean, who doesn't love Tootsie Rolls? Like, the packaging saying Tootsie Roll on it, like with the Tootsie Rolls all over it, that is just cute enough that even if it didn't smell like Tootsie Rolls, I'd still want it. But the fact that it smells so much like Tootsie Rolls, that makes me love it even more. So definitely buy this if you get the chance. If you're into Tootsie Rolls and food slimes and think you can handle smelling the Tootsie Roll scent, because it's definitely worth the buy. But I love the Tootsie Roll slimes, even though they're kind of more flarp. That I love them. So that's going to be it for today. Come on, dude. There. So I hope you guys liked this video. I know it ran long. But I mean, come on, guys. That's a lot of slime to get done in one video. I mean, you guys know it takes a lot of slime to make a video that long, and all that slime, that's gonna give you a nice long video. So, I mean, if you're watching the video, by this point you already know it was worth it because of all the slime. But if you didn't bother to watch the video because you saw how long it was going to be, you missed out, because the reason it was long was because I didn't just do a few of them. I did a lot. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, feel free to shoot them down in the comments. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.